Hello my dear friend, this is Phil again. I'm so excited to actually give you this video. I haven't got time to actually put my voice on top last night because it's too late. And now let me properly introduce the new PTS and specifically focused on the new boss fight because I love it. It's a brilliant boss fight design. It's not perfect. I'd rather have them to re-polish it to make it even interesting, I would say. But at this moment, the boss fighting mechanic is very good. I would say it's much better than the Queen and the Mr Earle fight. Now, first thing first, this is the new created area for the Nuka World Tour. It's been working on by Double 11 as well as Bethesda Studio for almost a year. The theme park is brilliant. There's a lot of things to do in the theme park. A lot of small games you will be able to play as the normal fair event that you experience in real life. And there are 3 new events was designed to happen in this specific area. But they are not the focus for today's video. Today's video, we're gonna focus on the new boss. And to start the new boss fight, again, as always, you will have to launch a nuke to hit the mine shaft number 2. It wasn't clear on the server I was in because everyone just started to play this new patch the first time. So there are 3 nukes launched and only one of them actually successfully hit the mine shaft number 2, which actually triggered the new event which is called seismic activity. And this event is happening just on the roller coaster area in this theme park. And first of all, you need to actually clear the area by destroying some of the crystals, the yellow crystals in this small area. It's very straightforward to do. And once you've destroyed all these yellow crystals, the boss will merge from underground, because this boss is one of the gigantic mole rats. And this new boss is called Ultra Sight Titan. It's the biggest boss inside the game. I think it's almost 3 times as big as the Queen. So every time he pops up to the surface, he will smash the ground and summon a few pieces of the yellow crystal he just destroyed. Before every single of this crystal is destroyed, he will be immortal, so it doesn't matter how hard you hit him, you will not be able to hurt him at all. And once his health drops to a certain level, he will duck underground again and rest a bit of time and restore some health. Then he will pop up to the surface from a different location. I think those locations are currently coded inside the game to avoid he pop up in some wrong location which is going to destroy some setup on the ground. So every time he summons the crystals, you destroy crystals, put him in a vulnerable stage, and then you attack. To be honest, one thing I didn't find impressive is his attack. Probably because I was standing too far away, but his attack seems not very effective against players. I would love to see he gain some strong attack capability or AoE attack capabilities to attack every single one in the area. And I love the immortal and the vulnerable stage setting. It's very similar as the Impost Ship Scratch event, where you actually have to activate 3 different relays to make the imposter vulnerable to any attacks. But I think Double 11 and Bethesda Studio might be able to make the transaction between these 2 different stages even more interesting, to involve more effort from players, so players can actually group together to finish different tasks. For example, one group player to finish the crystals, another group player to, to hunt down a few summoned mole miners around this area to stop them to repair or resummon the crystal. At this moment, the boss fight is still a bit of too linear, I would say, but I'm pretty happy for the design already. It's much better than the 2 other big world bosses, and the whole area after the fact looks amazing. So many yellow crystals around. It's more like a fantasy game now. Most interestingly, because it's so huge, you can literally go inside it. You can actually have a trip in its tummy, and you can see the internal design or internal material of this big gigantic boss. But if you go to the end of its body, there will be serious radiation happening. You better have your hazmat suit on, or your Chinese stealth armor on, or your power armor on to actually go in there and have the trip. And you do get unique plans after you defeat this boss. You got treasure notes, you got modules, I think you got some other things as well, legendary weapons. I just had time to do one fight, I really like it. If there weren't so many legacy weapons, it's going to be even better, because at this moment it goes too quick, to be frank. It was mowed down by those legacy weapons in no time. And at this moment the boss have about 70% damage reduction and 400 resistance to everything but fire. He only have 100 fire resistance. I don't know whether it's intentional or it's kind of mistake, but at this stage if you use fire based weapon it causes much more damage to the boss. And I got this interesting new weapon. Well, I wouldn't say new weapon, basically it's the broadsider but reskinned with different legendary effects. It has 4 legendary effects at this moment, and the 4th one is unique, which we cannot get from the current game. It's 10% extra damage and the explosion become firework. I mean, that's amazing. Everyone needs to actually get this weapon. It's amazingly fun to play. The explosion is beautiful. Alright, that's everything I want to share with you today. I will make other videos to cover the 3 new events, how fun they are. I will give you a tour around this theme park. I will definitely want to introduce you those new tiny mini in-game games. If you like the video, please give me a thumb up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. But until next time, Phil Leggins out.